What's going on, everybody? This is Leo again, Mr. AKA Living the Dream. I hope everybody had a great week. Thank you again for tuning in on this beautiful Thursday. And I just want to take the time right now to thank a couple of you that commented on my videos. Elena, Rocio, Jeff, and Manuel. You guys are awesome. Thank you. And Manuel in particular, he brought up that he wanted to know a little more, about leadership and what are the qualities of a good leader and what goes along with that. So today we're going to talk about that. Pretty sure you guys all have jobs, you have bosses, supervisors. So next time you go to work, keep an eye out on them, just for yourself, see if they're doing any of these things. So, good leaders must have, a number of things. The basics are, communication. You gotta know how to communicate. You gotta know how to delegate your work efficiently. You gotta be accountable. You gotta be committed. And you gotta know how to inspire people. Those are 5 basic ones. And the one, with communication, let's start out with that. You gotta be able to talk to people. All right, you can't just go up to someone and be like, you know what, I need this shit done now. No, that's not gonna work. You got to be able to, talk to people, get people to work for you, communicate efficiently. And by doing this, I don't know if you've noticed, it doesn't have to be work related. It could be anything. You'll ask somebody to do something, or they're helping you out with a project, and you have this vision of what you want the outcome to be, but you didn't communicate that to whoever is helping you out. So a lot of the times, communication, you got to be on the same page as your team. So everybody has to, whatever vision you have to implement that onto whoever you're trying to get help from. So just doing that. And like I said, the way you talk to people, that's a big one. Some people like to be talked to, like I said, very firm, direct. Others like to be talked to very, nice, sympathetic, and we're all human, so you just gotta, watch out for that. All right, so delegation. You gotta know how to delegate your work. And by this, I mean, you gotta know how to pass on work. And this is really important, especially if you're at a job. You can't ask somebody to do something that you don't even know how to do, because then, they might make a fool out of you. If you don't know how to do it, chances are, if it was supposed to take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and they take half an hour, you wouldn't know. But a lot of the things that come with delegation is you gotta know your team. You gotta observe your team. And no one likes to do something that they don't enjoy. And typically when somebody you put someone to work on something that they don't like, they're going to do a shitty job. So you got to know your team. You got to learn your team, their strengths, their weaknesses, and really go based off that. So that's where, you got to observe. And then you got to be committed, guys. You got to lead by example. No one likes a boss that's like, you need to go do this. You need to go do that. And they're just there like this, fucking watching you. Like, even that irritates the shit out of me. So yeah, excuse my language, but show your team you're committed to them. Show them that you're willing to go there and work side by side. I think that gets you mad respect from the team. When you guys are having a hard day, or even on an easy day, you see your boss down there with you doing the same thing. That earns respect. And that's really important. And you got to be accountable for your actions. As a leader, sometimes you gotta make some tough decisions, and they got to be quick. And sometimes they may not be the best decisions that you may have made. And we all make mistakes. We're not perfect. So just remember, be accountable, and take that into consideration. If your team fails, you fail as a leader. So take accountability, guys. Don't just blame your team. And then the last one I want to say, you got to know how to inspire people, guys. And by that, I mean having a positive attitude every day. I know if you've noticed, like when you walk into a room, sometimes someone will come in and they're really grouchy or they're just having a bad day. Then that rubs off on you. Good leaders, don't let their personal life interfere with their work life. So even if things aren't going as planned, with whatever they got going outside of work, they never show that in the workplace. They're always excited. They're always uplifting. And that's really important, because if you have a team and everybody's feeling the way you're feeling and then they start turning down, then that just messes with the moral, and that's not good. And also, with inspiration, we go back, all of these kind of circle around each other and they all connect. So you gotta observe your team. And a lot of the times I've seen people, they don't acknowledge people's hard work. That's really important. And a leader, you got to really watch your team and, show them that you're grateful and that they're doing a good job. And a lot of people, like doing that little thing just as far as going like, you know what, you did a really good job. That was awesome. Thank you. Like just that right there might make their day. So don't push your team to work, and then not acknowledge what they're doing. Throw some acknowledgement in there. Let them know that you appreciate their work. And my past experiences and working with people, like I said, what works really well is knowing how to approach people, and it's different with everybody. And just having a really positive, outgoing attitude. If you ever see me anywhere on the streets, you ask me how I'm doing, 9 out of 10 times I'll tell you I'm living the dream or another day in paradise. And that's just me. That's just how I am. I'm a happy person. I always try to stay positive even when things aren't going my way. And you just got to be genuine, guys. Be genuine. Don't be fake. Your team's they're gonna catch on to that real quick. So yeah, those are a couple of little things on leadership and how to be a good leader. And next week I'm actually gonna talk about how to deal with stress, how to deal with your boss. This topic was brought up by Rocio, so thank you, miss. I like that. That actually sounds interesting. So that's what I'm gonna talk about next week. And like I said, guys, I appreciate your feedback, your comments, everybody that shares my video. You guys are super awesome. You keep me going. And like I said, man, comment below. Let me know. I want to know what's in your guys' head. What do you want to talk about? And yeah, I just want to thank everybody for watching today. I'm going to wrap this up, and hopefully, that shed some light on a little bit of leadership. I didn't want to go too deep into it. I'm going to keep this video short. And yeah, next time you go to work, check if your bosses are doing this. All right, guys. See you around.